Goku Black has arrived. Future Gohan actually has enough strength to defeat him, but Goku Black's playing things smart. What's going to happen from here on out? We'll cover all that and more in this 11th part of What If Goku Joined Raditz. Arriving in the future, they immediately meet with Goku Black and Zamasu. Zamasu's actually just finished healing up Goku Black, and Goku Black has a new surprise to show them. He was already close to this before. He actually wanted to break it out against Goku, but didn't really want to do it just yet. But now that he's seen their power firsthand, Goku Black immediately transforms. A pinkish aura surrounds him, and he goes into Super Saiyan Rose. Thanks to losing to Future Gohan before, he was able to get this power pretty early on, and his fight with Goku made it even better. This is Super Saiyan Rose. Goku now wonders if they should have brought Broly. He actually wasn't around during the time that Future Gohan showed up, but now he's left a little bit confused, wondering where everyone went. Anyways, Kibito says he could always go back to get him if they need, but Goku thinks they'll still be fine. The first one to fight him is Future Gohan. He's ready to finish this. Goku Black's been fighting pretty cowardly, and Gohan wants to stop him as soon as possible, but Goku Black welcomes this. He won't be running away this time. Now he has more than enough strength to fight. Future Gohan goes into Ultimate and the two begin clashing. They're actually on a pretty even playing field right now, and this makes Goku Black really happy. This pain and rage will make him grow even further. As for Gohan, thanks to his own great potential, he has grown a bunch too, although Goku Black's going to be adapting a lot more during battle. As they are currently, even though they're pretty close in power, Gohan does have a slight edge. Plus, Goku Black doesn't have full access to Goku's power just yet. The others all watch on pretty interested, although there's still Zamasu there. Since they're just standing around, Zamasu tries to attack them, but they easily ward him off. They know fighting him is kinda useless too because he's immortal. They gotta find another way to work around that. But while they're observing the fight with Goku Black, Raditz questions Zamasu, trying to figure out what their true plan is here. Zamasu sees no way that they're gonna lose here, and since his identity is already revealed, he explains. But amidst his monologue, they all notice Gohan starting to win the fight. Goku Black's running out of steam. Gohan is too, and he's getting pretty injured as well, but Gohan's ready to finish this. So Zamasu gets ready to go in and heal him, but the other three all hold Zamasu back. Of course he could teleport away, but they all rush in to attack Goku Black at the same time, preventing Zamasu from reaching him. It's a shame. Goku did want to fight Goku Black more, but it looks like Gohan wants to finish this. It's not like Zamasu could do anything here either. Even individually, just Super Saiyan 3 Gohan there's going to be more than enough to take him on. And he's also dealing with Goku and Raditz. Plus, once Future Gohan's done with Goku Black, he's going to have to deal with him too. He is getting a little bit worried because even though they can't kill him, Goku Black can die. And Goku Black didn't expect it to end this early. With this new power he thought he'd be able to win, but no, things aren't going his way. Future Gohan gets ready for the finishing blow. And quickly, Goku Black then reaches for his earring, swapping it to another ear. Zamasu was actually about to do the same thing. They really had no other option here, so he welcomes it. Goku Black is then quickly drawn away from him, and Zamasu flies between the rest of them too. They try and pull him away, but there's some other force pulling Goku Black to them. Kibito and Future Gohan are a bit panicked seeing this because they actually know what's happening. They didn't even realize. Both of them have Patara earrings. They could have fused at any time, and that's exactly what happened. Now, they witness the birth of Merge Zamasu. He hates that he had to resort to this, but eventually this would have happened anyways. He's the ultimate being now. He's stronger, and he still has the immortality of Zamasu. He'll be able to serve justice this way. He floats up in the air, launching a bunch of red blasts down at them. They could definitely tell he's grown a lot stronger too. This is their first time witnessing fusion, but Elder Kai had told Kibito and Future Gohan about this, so from what they know, the two of them should be permanently fused together. As far as Elder Kai knows, all fusions are permanent, and in this case, it would have been permanent anyways. But Kibito also has Patara earrings of his own, so maybe two of them could fuse. Of course, it would mean there's permanent, but they're not going to resort to that just yet. It is good to have that as a backup though. From what they could tell, fusion makes you a lot stronger. Zamasu wasn't really too impressive before, and it's not just adding their power, it's significantly multiplying it. Merge Zamasu is a threat to all of them, at least as they are now. Gohan is a little bit worn out, so Kibito goes to heal him. And present Gohan stands by them just to make sure that they're okay, leaving Raditz and Goku to fight. He'll join in once Future Gohan's healed up. So Goku and Raditz look at each other. They both know what's next. The two prepare rock, paper, scissors. Goku ends up winning, and Raditz is pretty pissed about this. He's not going to get to have any fun now. Goku gets ready to fight Zamasu first, and Zamasu's a little bit confused. Future Gohan was only able to take on Goku Black alone before, and the two of them were pretty much even. What does Goku expect to do here? He does know Goku's power after all. But then he remembers something. Oh, he knows what Goku's gonna do. A strange aura surrounds him. Both Gohans and Kibito don't know what's happening, but Raditz has seen this before. Goku's hair is no longer blue. It turns black, and his eyes are now a shiny silver color. This is Ultra Instinct Omen. Zamasu knew about this, and it's something Goku Black couldn't access for himself. He only just got Super Saiyan Rose after all. The Goku whose body he stole, he did know about Ultra Instinct, but he wasn't too experienced with it, so he's not too sure that this is much of a threat to him. But he welcomes the fight. Goku has grown a lot stronger from this, and it's great that he could tap into this power willingly. Plus, it's obviously going to be a very effective way for him to fight. He vanishes and then appears in front of Zamasu, delivering a punch. Zamasu catches it, but only barely. Goku's stronger than he expected. The two of them trade blows. Zamasu wonders if he could access this for himself, but he definitely doesn't have the right mind at the moment. His mind is laser focused on his judgment right now. There's no way he's going to be able to empty it. And as the two fight, it becomes clear that Goku might actually have an advantage in terms of power here. And it confuses Zamasu, but Raditz chimes in. It's funny he couldn't understand it. Clearly Goku Black wasn't able to access Goku's full power earlier. So even though he got that Super Saiyan Rosé form, which seemed pretty strong, it's not really close to Goku's peak, especially because Goku had Ultra Instinct as well. Had he fought Goku just now instead of Gohan, he would have lost a lot quicker. Same if he fought Raditz too. It seems like Goku Black did grow pretty quickly, but he didn't get to exploit that enough. He's just a sorry excuse for an imposter, and because of that, he'll never access Kakarot's power, nor will he overcome the power of a true Saiyan. Zamasu's desperately trying to attack Goku, but none of his attacks are landing, and every time he takes a hit, Goku is actually able to damage him. He's still immortal, but he feels the pain from this, and he's not fully recovering like he was before. At one point, Goku hits him with a point-blank Kamehameha, essentially melting half of Zamasu's body, leading to the corrupted version of him. And this makes Goku wonder if they actually can heal Zamasu now, because he's now taking damage from them. Even if he is immortal, he's not fully immortal, so what does that look like? Only one way to find out. He calls on the others. He's fine not taking this one-on-one. They should just try and kill Zamasu now. Normally, he'd like to see how this fight would end, but knowing that future Gohan's entire world is at stake here as well as his whole universe, plus the fact that Zamasu stole his body and killed his family, he's perfectly fine killing this guy right now. Besides, he cheated his way to get here, stealing Goku's body, and not working for that power. He's been fighting cowardly against Gohan and then fused the second he started losing. It's kind of a shame. In another life, he would have been an interesting opponent, an evil version of himself. But Raditz is right. He's only Goku in terms of looks. And now that they're fused, he's not even that anymore. Gohan powers up into Super Saiyan 3, and future Gohan powers up into Ultimate, now healed. And Raditz goes into Blue. The four of them all fight together. Zamasu is completely overwhelmed now, although while they keep attacking him, he continuously is able to regenerate. Half of his body is still damaged, but he keeps coming back from it. Raditz even tries out something of his own. It takes a ton of focus to do this and a lot of his energy, but he holds out a hand and generates purple energy in it. Zamasu immediately recognizes what it is and panics, as everyone else jumps back, and Raditz highs him. It completely erases him, but Zamasu does regenerate from it. He was a little bit worried there, but as an immortal there's no way he could be erased. Maybe it's that, or maybe it's the fact that Raditz wasn't really using a Hakai on the level of Beerus yet. He's not sure, but either way, he's just happy he made it out of that. But he can feel his body weakening. Yes, he's immortal. Yes, he can keep regenerating. But he keeps getting weaker and weaker. Look at him. Half of him has turned into goo, essentially. He's completely lost all sense of self. And he's fighting savagely. But he does have a better idea. He'll see them very soon. Sooner than they realize. He then holds up the hand with the time ring on it, and vanishes, going to another timeline. In the present timeline, right above Capsule Corp, Zamasu floats above it. He looks around. Good. Beerus and Whis aren't here right now. And he flies right towards the closest city, but as he does, he senses a few strong powers nearby. A man flies in front of him and stops him. It's Broly. And then two other people fly alongside him, Tien and Krillin. Krillin's a little bit freaked out because this guy looks way stronger than they expected, and Tien says he does look kinda scary. Broly can't really get a read on his power either. Something's off about him, but this has to be the guy that they were fighting. So it's probably a good thing Broly stayed back here. He powers up to his full power. Zamasu's not too concerned. He's only fighting one person here, and Tien and Krillin probably aren't going to be of any concern to him. Although, he comes to see really quickly that that judgment's wrong. In his full power right now, Broly starts to absolutely decimate it. Broly is able to completely control this power by now. Plus, he's grown even stronger thanks to training. At the moment, he's actually the strongest person around, and Zamasu can't do anything against him. Of course, Broly's still not able to kill him, so that's at least a saving grace for him. Zamasu didn't expect everything to go like this, though. Thankfully, they have no way of stopping him. He still is immortal at the end of the day. Although, as Broly's wailing on Zamasu, something cuts the fight short. There's a giant pillar of green light, coming from the ground below. Broly looks down and sees Tien and Krillin standing there. Zamasu gets caught up in this green wave, and then gets placed into a container, with Krillin then running over, placing a cap on it too, followed by a seal. Tien falls to a knee, very exhausted from that, but he's surprised it actually worked. Broly asks him what he did, and he says that he just sealed Zamasu away. They came prepared with this because when they heard about what happened with future Gohan, they didn't know if they were going to have to fight a villain too. But Tien wanted to come prepared. He always keeps this on him now, just in case he needs to Mafuba someone. And with a villain like that, especially one that seemed to just constantly regenerate, that seemed like the best option. Kibito then teleports in with everybody else from the future, and they all look around kind of surprised. Where's Zamasu? They see a transformed Broly floating there, and he just points down. Tien was the one who got the win? Oh yeah, they didn't even think of doing that. That was pretty smart of him to seal Zamasu away. Although, Tien mostly did that because Zamasu was way out of his league, and this seemed like the smartest option. The fact that Broly wasn't able to kill him made Tien kind of worried. Kibito and Gohan eventually return back home, thanking everyone for their help. And Bulma makes sure to send the time machine back with them too, just in case they ever want to visit. And future Gohan might want to come back someday, especially because he still has to test out his past self's strength more. Present Gohan knows about the ultimate form now, and he might try and get the ritual for himself. Of course, he's going to have to travel to the sacred world of Kai's, but he knows exactly what to do. As for Zamasu, he stays in the present timeline, still sealed away. Beerus is going to try and deal with him. It's not like he can completely destroy Zamasu because, well, looks like he's immune to Hakkai's. And Zeno could probably erase him, but they're definitely not going to take him to Zeno. Looks like they'll just have to find some way to keep him secure, just so no one stumbles upon him and no one even accidentally unleashes him. So, what happens next? Well, Gohan does go to the sacred world of Kai, doing exactly what future Gohan told him, and he's able to get the ultimate form for himself, no longer needing Super Saiyan 3. Eventually, the Tournament of Power is announced. And as for the team, we have Goku, Raditz, Gohan, Krillin, Tien, Broly, and they're short a few. They need 4 more people. Goten and Yamcha could probably take up other spots, although they're kind of weak there. And maybe they can recruit Roshi too. So that's 9 people, but they still need 1 more. What are they going to do for the final fighter? They're not too concerned about the tournament because the top people on their team, Goku, Raditz, and Broly, and even Gohan, they're more than strong enough to help out here. Universe 7's probably going to win regardless, but they still need a 10th person. And if it has to be anyone, well, Goku suggests maybe freeing Piccolo. He never got to fight him, so he doesn't know how terrifying he is. Tien and Krillin aren't worried about him anymore, but they don't know how Kami's going to feel about that, and it's going to be too much of a hassle. He's too weak to join, and they're not going to know what to do with him later. And if something happens to him, something happens to Kami then. Of course, they could free Zamasu, but that's a terrible choice. And before Goku suggests reviving someone, Raditz chimes in. What about Tarble? Oh yeah, Goku forgot about Vegeta's brother. They're able to find him again, and they explain what happened. Tarble is pretty weak, but they know he's a good guy, and as a Saiyan, he's still a pretty decent warrior, even though he doesn't fight much and was sent away here. He does have some fighting experience, so he'll help them out. So, now with the team here, they head off to the Tournament of Power. And given how long the Tournament of Power is, and the fact that it's clearly in Universe 7's favor here, I'm not going to cover the whole thing. First of all, by this point in the story, Goku might even have the completed version of Ultra Instinct, so that alone makes it sweep the entire tournament, thanks to going to Beerus earlier. Same goes for Raditz too. Raditz by now has probably even evolved Super Saiyan Blue, and he does have access to Hakkai's, so he's working on something completely different. He did want to try and get Ultra Instinct for himself, but it didn't really fit him. Plus, now that Gohan's stronger, that really helps with the team as well, and of course, Broly's there too. Universe 7's not going to have any issue. Although it is pretty interesting because Broly does meet another Saiyan who has green hair when she transforms, and it makes him wonder if they're the only 2 of their kind. Anyways, Universe 7 wins, and I feel like Gohan would probably still be chosen as the team's leader here, or maybe even Krillin. Either way, let's say at the end of the tournament, Gohan's still in the ring, and he's the one who makes the wish, wishing for all the universes to be restored. They all return back, and they thank Tarble for joining the tournament too. And he says the entire universe was at stake, so he wanted to join, but he didn't realize he wouldn't really be needed there. He didn't actually fight too much. It was kind of fun getting back into it though. He would like to see these 2 more. They did help him beforehand by stopping Abo and Kado, and seeing how strong they are makes him wonder how strong he can get. They were low-class Saiyans after all, and look at them. Goku says he should just stay on Earth. I mean, that's where all the other Saiyans are. Why not bring his wife here? You know what? Yeah, Tarble actually considers that. Earth seems like a pretty nice place, so even if it's just temporary, they can come here for a bit just so Tarble could train himself up. He is a little bit interested in getting stronger after seeing these 2. Plus, after losing to Abo and Kado, it makes him realize that he needs to pull more of his own weight in case anything ever happens to his planet again. So Earth has 2 new residents now, Tarble and Gurre. And with that, we'll leave off here for now. What'd you guys think about this part? What's going to happen next? Leave your thoughts and ideas in the comments below. I'd love to see what you guys think. As usual, be sure to drop a like and subscribe if you haven't already. It really does help out the channel, and it shows me you want to see more videos like this. Anyways, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video.